Not Doechii winning a Grammy and coming for Nicki Minaj. Chili, we all need to collectively apologize to Nicki because she was never wrong when she said these new rap girls get a little recognition and suddenly think they can compete with her. Doechii just added herself to the long list of people who started some mess with Nicki. And the worst part? Nicki never even said a word about her. Doechii used to be Nicki's biggest fan when she first popped onto the scene, even claiming that Nicki inspired her. And honestly, she didn't even need to say it. It's clear as day that Nicki's Roman alter ego played a major role in her artistic development. But things started getting shady when Nicki fell out with Megan last year. And now that Doechii has a Grammy, she's feeling even bolder. As most of y'all already know, Doechii had a huge night at the Grammys when she took home the award for Best Rap Album. This win was a big deal because only 3 women in history have ever won in that category: Lauryn Hill, Cardi B, and now Doechii. And of course, Doechii wasted no time rubbing that in Nicki's face during her acceptance speech. But it wasn't just the speech that had everybody talking. It was an alleged like and unlike situation on Twitter just hours after her win that really got folks accusing her of being shady toward Nicki. Right after Doechii's win, one of those jobless stands on Twitter, the kind that sit on that app all day just to pit female artists against each other, posted a side-by-side picture of Megan and Doechii holding their Grammys with the caption, "You know, not everyone has that." Now, even without mentioning Nicki by name, anybody with common sense could tell the post was a dig at her. And, as usual, fans of every female rapper Nicki has ever had issues with camped out in the comments, hyping it up. Allegedly, Doechii saw the post and liked it, but then unliked it within seconds. Some fans claimed they caught the like before she removed it and started dragging her for filth. Doechii didn't respond immediately, but later she dropped a song called Nosebleed, where she used Nicki's flow to rap some shady lyrics that people assumed were aimed at Nicki. In the track, she talks about how someone wanted to see her fail but now will never see that happen, because she has a Grammy, something they'll never have. She rapped, "Will she ever lose? Man, I guess we'll never know. Will she lose her cool? These BS can't be half of me. Now I understand why they mad at me and hate on my anatomy. Right now is my time and my moment. Thank you to my swamp and thank you, God. I was broke. I thank you, God. Thank you to Top Dog Entertainment. The shade was real, baby." But that's not even the worst part. People also started accusing Doechii and her label, TDE, of buying that Grammy. Because how did she already have a whole song celebrating her win if she wasn't even sure she was going to win in the first place? And just so y'all know, Doechii is signed under TDE, that's the same label Kendrick Lamar and SZA are signed to. And guess what? SZA also won a Grammy that night. Meanwhile, Kendrick swept all 5 categories he was nominated in anyway. Back to the song. Many news outlets called it a Nicki Minaj parody and claimed it was a way for Doechii to diss Nicki. And if you think I'm reaching, here's the proof. Another reason people are convinced Doechii has been shading Nicki? Last year, she unfollowed Nicki on Instagram right when Nicki and Megan were going through it. This was after she had repeatedly said Nicki was one of her biggest inspirations in music. She also made it clear she felt like Nicki didn't like her and even hinted that one of the songs on Pink Friday 2 was aimed at her. Yep, Doechii really thought Nicki was dissing her, and she wasted no time hopping on IG Live to tell the world about it.
Got me on her album. It's when she said, what she said, all she said was, "You a chop." I felt it. I was like, oh my God, am I chop? Am I the chop? Is the chop in the room? I was like, is it me?
A lot of people had their own thoughts on this situation. One person said, asterisk mind you, Doechii didn't get a push until she unfollowed Nicki, coincidentally. Elm foul. Same tricks, newbie. Asterisk another person added, asterisk, Doechii never liked Nicki. She literally dissed her in a freestyle y'all were hyping up, and y'all were still begging Nicki to collab with her. That's why y'all got to stop deriding. Asterisk but now, I want to hear from y'all. What do you think about Doechii allegedly dissing Nicki? And do you think Nicki is going to respond to this mess? Y'all already know what to do. Drop your thoughts in the comments down below. And don't forget to click here to watch this other very messy video.